got luck?
And it comes your way next. Ryan Barucki will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better.
Says I'm on air. You need to go onto YouTube. Hey.
What?
I don't know how to go there. There it is. I see it.
You can send me a link.
Wasting time.
Where is it?
Hold on. I just sent it. I just sent the link. See it? See it?
And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start.
He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
See it?
First offering on its way. Left center, base hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitching.
Do you see it or not?
Belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Yeah, guy.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
Behind 0-2 now. Peraza on at first, nobody out. Check swing grounder to the right side. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living.
Your man on base.
To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously
You see it or not?
had some good karma coming his way.
Hello?
Here's J.D. Martinez as the first pitch to him is.
Do you see it or not?
Yes.
Cool.
You suck.
Do you hear me?
Yes.
In there for a called strike one.
Isn't that cool?
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike.
God damn it.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
0-1, here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Now in the box, Rafael Devers. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the stretch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him.
A little bit better than I was.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideally, it'd be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Think he held up in time, but
Damn
it
it.
becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Damn it.
Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
First pitch coming, here it is. Went about halfway there,
Damn
but
it.
it's a called strike regardless. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew
Too
in this
early.
one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. No balls and a strike to count. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Boston's out in front, 2-0. Ryan Weber, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman, number 44.
Now here's the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or two across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. A throw to the plate. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Striding in, Lourdes Gurriel. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Here comes the first pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Hernandez is slugging north of .480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time to Oscar Hernandez. He's retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. So now to the plate, Bo Bichette, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded, both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Count remains at 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
On the run is Verdugo, but it's the center fielder who gets there, and that's the second out of the inning. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded, and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. Liner in there for a base hit. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make 1 more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
2 down, runners at first and second. Drilled to the right side, and that is into right field, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. The 0-1 offering. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. grounder down the line at third. He'll come to the plate with it, and they get the force at home. Whatever works as the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2, and we are tied 2-2. Second inning set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, Michael Chavis. First pitch coming, here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Shut up.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Mitch Moreland started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Ready now, Jose Peraza. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the second baseman, Kevin Biggio. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Ground ball right into the shift. Reined in. A play at the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He'll go to the bag for 1.
Next to the Blue Jays, the third baseman, Vladimir.
So a runner on second with 1 down now, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Has a look, now the pitch. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Nope. Look out, 1-1.
Rounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Is it a ball? I mean, strike.
Yeah! Woohoo!
He's set. The 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
2 out here and a runner at second. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Check swing grounder to the right side. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
1 gone here in the Boston third, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 out, nobody on. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Here comes the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Hernandez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Red Sox ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Teoscar Hernandez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hernandez is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Therefore, it is Martinez, and that's the first down. Next will be the designated hitter, Bo Bichette. Earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Wow.
The 0-2 delivery. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Verdugo's on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Out of play off to the right. 0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Chop.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. High and deep to left center field. McKinney going back. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has the play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. 1 out and a runner on third. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Damn it.
No balls and 1 strike. Chavis, a native of Georgia. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is Stepping in for the Jays, Reese McGuire.
Tough fucking team.
The catcher, number 10.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 28.
So the base is empty here with one away. And in to hit next is speedy Billy McKinney. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Fouled off. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
The batter, number 8.
Digging in, Kevin Biggio. It comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Here it comes. Biggio is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Fouled away. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Liner in there for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Gloved by Bogarts. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe. Digging in once again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And their runners at the corners now. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Here comes the right fielder. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Red Sox. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said it's just unacceptable how often they're striking out looking in this game. It's not something they're willing to live with, so they're trying to emphasize more of an ambush approach early in the at-bats to avoid falling behind in the count.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Now the pitch. swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Grichuk is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Chopped toward the second baseman. Fielded cleanly, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher still one.
Good pitch away from getting a double play. You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher.
There's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Oh, and 2, here it is. Popped him up. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Martinez has a read on it. Oh, what happened there? It falls in.
Well, in his defense, he did have to go a long way to get there, but that's not the problem. The problem is once he arrives, he doesn't catch the dang ball. He knows as well as anybody that...
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run.
Fucking asshole.
In to score is the runner from first. It's 5-2.
Boy, that's one of the beauties of speed. That trail runner right there, D-Row. He's just too fast. They try to make a play at the plate, but they had no chance to get him because of his wheels.
Yeah, you got to put that one in your pocket right there and stop the hitter from advancing to second base and getting in scoring position. There was no chance at the plate.
No hits to this point. Rolled slowly to first.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Verdugo waits on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third.
fuck.
And they'll add one more on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 6-2 ball game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Out in front of it, strike one. 3 runs already home here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pilar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. 5 innings complete. Toronto leads this one 6. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez.
Yeah, because the other team is cheapo.
So far, they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Now this is the way you want to start off the series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Damn it.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Hate when I check it.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Therefore, it is Guerrero, and that's the first out. Into the box, Rafael Devers. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
I might have to exit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Try
Damn
to
it.
check it, and it's 0-1.
Other team's cheapo.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Waved at him, missed,
damn
and
it.
he's behind 0-2.
Suck at batting.
He struck him out.
God damn it!
He's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hernandez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said sometimes it's less about launch angle and exit velocity and more about finding the holes in the defense. And that's been the case for them today. Of their 8 hits, 4 of them have come off the bat under 90 miles an hour. We'll see if that continues to work for them, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Pilar is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. 1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Next to bat for Toronto, Rendell Grichuk. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit the other way out toward right field. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They lead it. Ready once again, Christian Vasquez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
God damn it.
Now that designated hitter.
I'm busy.
Now the Red Sox DH, Michael Chavis, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps?
I don't know.
This guy's first pitch strike percentage.
What time is it?
How about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
It's 12:30 already?
Yes.
God
The
damn.
windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. Grichuk is over to his right as he puts this
I'm doing
away,
terrible.
2 down.
Now batting.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland.
Moreland.
And now pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive. Foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls.
Doing
and 2
terrible.
strikes.
Exit? Nope. Can't exit.
And he's got another one.
Want to freaking play your game.
13 strikeouts now in the in.
I can exit.
It's okay, I can go back to the room. You know, you're the one who wanted to go on the squad.
Shut up, babe. Everybody can hear you.